He didn't even.
That's to me, that wraps up who Jayden Daniels is right there. The fact he's like, I didn't even smile. Like no big deal.
Yeah.
No big deal. That is who Jayden Daniels is. Nothing bothers him. Rex, he's just a cool, calm cat out there. This dude accounted for 87% of the offense. They had no running game. It was all on a young rookie quarterback on the road, and he goes out there and gets it done.
Yeah, how about his mentality? He's sitting back there going, well, I'm just going to beat you in overtime anyway. What's the difference? The kid is absolutely ridiculous. And, like, there's no heartbeat. Like you say, there's no heartbeat.
Right.
Like, this guy is what you call a hired killer. He comes back in there, and let me prove it to you. A perfect QBR is 100, right? Okay,
yeah.
We all know it. During this 6-game win streak, which, by the way, they got to win every one to go in the playoffs. On the biggest downs, third and fourth down, he has a QBR of 99.2. I'm not making this stuff up. Versus the blitz. Man, you could always rattle the cage of a young quarterback.
Sure.
That'd be a 98. Okay.
Incredible.
And then when his team's trailing, 89.2. And in the fourth quarter, when it's something time, we call it, stone time or whatever, 87 quarterback rating. This is ridiculous. These numbers we never seen out of anybody. We've never seen them out of Tom Brady.
Right.
And this is a dang rookie.
The rookie rules don't apply. They don't apply to this guy. I've never seen something like this. 13 years as a player, 16 years as an analyst here. This is the best rookie quarterback I've seen. I mean, Roethlisberger was pretty good too when he started, but this guy just has more. I mean, you could see the plan that Tampa had and how they were trying to execute it in setting edges. Todd Bowles talked about it after the game, but he just beat him. I think Kalijah Kancey's a pretty good player, and he made him look average in terms of just a little stiff arm, just a little out the gate, and then it's 3rd and 1. And then Quinn, the pressure he continues to put on him on 4th down in this game, 3 for 5, all right, resulting in 14 points. They were 82% on the season on 4th down. This may be the best 4th down team ever in terms of those drives have resulted in 129 points this season with a rookie. Take the word rookie out. This guy's special.
It really is wild, man. And that's why I can't believe not every show is opening with this, because it's truly historic. I mean, you hear what Teddy Bruschi's saying. Like, I've never seen anything like this in the 13 years that I've played. I mean, and that's what I said in my video before. So I said this throughout the year, honestly. Like, the pressure and burden that they put on Jayden Daniels and have him succeed, it's bonkers. It's genuine madness. The whole idea when you have a rookie quarterback is to take any quarterback, honestly, Josh Allen, Mahomes, Lamar, you want to take things off their plate. And honestly, as you know, Jayden's career goes on, you want to take things off his plate. Like, that is how you win. That is how you succeed. It's hard to win when you just keep relying on your quarterback to be a superhero. But the fact that he's doing it as a rookie is just remarkable. And they said, remove the rookie. He's no longer a rookie. And I said that, 6 weeks ago, 7-8 weeks ago. I said, I'm no longer judging him on a rookie scale. I said, he's not a rookie. And when he had and I defended it. I said, he's a rookie. I said, the fact that he's still doing this is amazing. I don't want to hear, bad defenses. We got superstar quarterbacks who aren't doing this against bad defenses. So stop. And I said, listen, if Jayden was, I said, if this was Josh Allen or Mahomes or whatever, I don't care if they could throw 500 yards and rush for 100 if it's against a bad defense. I don't care. These guys are all-time greats. So, but it's different for a rookie. And then as the weeks went on, I was like, I'm no longer grading Jayden on a rookie scale. It doesn't even matter. If he balls out against a really bad defense, I'll be like, yeah, bad defense. I'm grading him now at the highest level. I am not putting him on that rookie level anymore. And this is just continues to be historic. He has the record 12 touchdowns in fourth quarter, most all time for a rookie, 72% completion percentage and 1,143 yards, in fourth quarter and overtime alone. This win was wild, absolutely wild. They put it all on his shoulders, and he just passed with flying colors. They had no run game. They couldn't run the ball, which is so unsettling. It's really unsettling when you can't run the ball. But again, Cliff Kingsbury put out all the stops. I mean, they had to rely on having Marcus Mariota in there for some of these short downs because they're like, we just can't hand the ball off and lean forward and get 1 or 2 yards. Like, we gotta really try to trick the Tampa Bay Buccaneers defense. Like, that's how dire it was. But they put the ball in Jayden Daniels' hands, and I mean, just beautiful throws. The shot to Terry McLaurin on 3rd and long for 35 yards at the beginning of the game was massive. The touchdown that was also 3rd and long, even with the late and low hit to De'Ami Brown. Again, this was just all big time football. Of course, the 4th down conversions, the 4th down throw to Ertz, and the 4th down touchdown to McLaurin. I mean, it was just wild. But really, in the fourth quarter, the 2-minute warning, that throw to Eckler was probably my favorite play of the game. I mean, that was just, I just couldn't even believe the throw that he made. Like, a lot of times when you take these deep shots, it's skill, but it's also luck. You're just kind of letting it rip, and it's just kind of this feel. Like, it's kind of hard to put into words. But that 4th down throw, or the 2-minute warning coming, in the 4th quarter to end the game, that throw to Eckler, oh my God. I screamed when I saw it. Because I still don't even know what my eyes were processing what I saw. But again, Jayden Daniels, 24 for 35, 268 yards, 7.7 yards per attempt, 2 touchdowns, a 110 rating, 8 for 15 on 3rd down, on the road, rookie quarterback, him having to pass the ball, 3 for 5 on 4th. I mean, they couldn't run the ball. He had to be the leading rusher, 13 carries for 36 yards. They had 33 carries for 82 yards, 2.5 yards per carry, and a bunch of those, like I said, were because of Jayden. That number drops down to under 2 when you remove Jayden. They just couldn't do anything, man, in terms of the run game. But they were just balanced. Jayden Daniels has absolutely mastered the art of balancing when to run, when to scramble and extend the play in service of still throwing the ball down the field, and when to run. And it's such a feel. There is no hard and fast science to it. There's just not. There's no real big coaching rules where it's okay, this is when you run, this is when you scramble, try to buy time and throw. It's just, there's obviously some idea of what to do, but so much of it is just feeling. I really compare it to basketball. Sometimes Steph Curry shoots a 3, sometimes he doesn't. Sometimes he shoots a layup, sometimes he shoots a mid-range jumper. And it's why? And it's it's not A plus B equals C here. It's just nah, sometimes I'm just going to shoot. Sometimes I'm going to pass. You know what? Sometimes I shoot back-to-back 3s. Sometimes I knock down a 3, and then I look for someone else open in the corner. You just can't describe it. It's just kind of a feel. That's why, it's always, this is football, and all sports for that matter are always an art and a science. And he's just mastered that. He never does it in a way where you're you should have run. You should have thrown. You should have done this. That just doesn't exist. But this team was so fired up. They were so energetic. They were aggressive, assertive, physical. They didn't make the bad mistakes. They had intense belief that they could and would win this game. And they had clearly the best energy out of every single team that played in the playoffs so far. More than the Ravens, more than the Eagles, more than the Bills. The Eagles, Bills, and Ravens, they all won because they were clearly better than the other team. And that's why they won. That was obvious. The Commanders outplayed the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. They outplayed. The Buccaneers should have won that game. They were at home. They had a team that they could run the ball. They could establish the run game. They have the experienced quarterback. But they got outplayed. In the big, high-level situational moments, the Buccaneers could not stop them. They could not stop them on 4th down in those key moments. They could not stop Jayden Daniels. That game-winning play that Jayden Daniels should have been a tackle for a loss, should have been an 8-yard loss, which would have saved the game. It would have given the possession for the Buccaneers, and they didn't. Jayden Daniels diving for the 1st down. I mean, it was just remarkable. It was absolutely remarkable, and I can't wait. I'm going to be making a whole handful of other videos with regards to this. And I really can't wait to get them out there because I'm going to compare this to other performances of quarterbacks and why stats can be misleading. And I'll save that for first things first, since they're the stat hungry people. But this game was legendary for so many more reasons. Like I said, that I can't wait to unpack even more. But you just felt comfortable with Jayden Daniels, and that's remarkable. That truly is remarkable. And there's really only 3 other quarterbacks that you really feel comfortable with. You feel comfortable with Joe Burrow letting it rip, but in terms of just calling hike, because this is what Jayden and Lamar, Allen, and Mahomes do. It's like they call hike, and it's just like it's almost like they're just like hitting pause, and they're like, all right, let me assess what I need to do. I can run here, but if I actually kind of roll out and scramble a bit to the right, that guy's probably going to come in, and that guy's going to come over. Like, it's just like this whole thing. And when Lamar does it, you trust his athleticism. You trust his athleticism, his freaking nature, talents to be able to save the day in that moment. Josh Allen, you trust him to be able to muscle up, to be a beast. If the pocket collapses, you just trust that he'll be able to find his way to kind of burst through it. Mahomes, you trust that he will always make the right decision. Whatever that decision is, you'll trust that he will make that right decision, that high level throw, whatever it is. But Jayden Daniels, it's everything. You trust that he has the athleticism to find his way through any of the drama, any of the issues, and that he will make the right decision with an elite high-level throw. And the dude is a rookie. Don't lose the rookie title because it needs to be emphasized, because that's how amazing it is. That's how historic. That's how legendary it is. It's amazing. He's already doing things that we don't see 99.9% of quarterbacks able to do. We just don't. So to see him do it, just unbelievable. Absolutely unbelievable. But those are just my thoughts. I'd absolutely love to hear yours. What do you guys all think about the Washington Commanders and Jayden Daniels' win over the Buccaneers? Let me know in the comments below. I read every single comment. So whether you agree with me or disagree with me, either way, let's get in some discussions. Let's get in some fights. But ultimately, let's just have some fun. And please do consider subscribing. We're building an amazing community here, and I absolutely love to see you part of it. I want to build something that we all genuinely feel connected to. Something that we're really excited to be part of. I think we're on our way to doing it. Please don't forget to give this video a thumbs up, as it really does help with the visibility and the algorithm. Thank you so much. See you next time.